Hi, my name is Jorge Colin and I'm from campus Estado de Mexico. Today I want to share my thoughts on this week's topics, which hunts slavery, language and gender, eroticism, normativity, economy and capitalism, and gender issues in society. Well, starting with witch hunts, I think they show how society is used to fear to control people, especially women, who didn't fit expected roles, right? And it wasn't really about magic, it was about power and silencing anyone seen as different. And well, slavery to me is the clearest example of systemic oppression because it wasn't just like individual cruelty, it was built into laws, economies, and all of institutions that and well that's what makes systemic oppression so dangerous, right? That it survives even after the original system is abolished through the inequality that lingers today. And well, again, on language and gender, I find it interesting how the words we use shape how we see people. Language is in neutral, as we can see, it can reinforce stereotypes or challenge them, depending on how we choose to speak, literally. And well, the idea of a tree of eroticism, normativity, and supremacism really stood out of me. Like, it suggests that different forms of discrimination, like sexism, racism, and homophobia, share the same roots, right? It's that true, then fighting. Well, if that's true, then fighting one form of oppression connects to fighting to all others, right? And when it comes to economy and capitalism, I think it's worth questioning how economic systems can depend inequality, especially when profit is prioritized over people, right? At the same time, I will ask if capitalism can be reformed to be fair, or does inequality come from something deeper in how power works? And well, on gender issues in society, I believe we still have a long way to go in terms of equal treatment. But overall, these topics made me reflect on how oppression, whether based on gender, race, or class, often repeats the same patterns throughout history. And my main question is, how do we break these patterns instead of just adapting them to new forms? And well, yeah, that would be all of my opinion.